Hey all, Hiba here. So today we're taking out the Yoshino again, and this is probably one of the more boring matches I've played in a while because I get stuck into an exchange with a Marlboro, and I mean those things take a while, but you know, it's all part of the game, I guess. So first off, I'm getting off as many torps as I can here on the way in because you do have 20-kilometer torps on Yoshino, so if you can fire them, why not? You might be lucky to hit someone who's, moving in somewhere. And you have 4 banks of them. So you can see I pretty much just shot torps more or less everywhere, hoping to hit something. I usually save the forward-facing torpedoes until I get into the cap here, at least for the side that's actually facing the potential enemies here, which would be the left side. And if you watch this channel, you know my philosophy. When you play an agile Yoshino, you should make use of your agile build, which means that you have to be close. Close being 12 kilometers distance, and closer than that, of course. And you use your fast rudder to negate the incoming shells, just like I did with that Alaska. Use your rudder to get all 3 fast-turning turrets into action, and of course all the torpedo banks, like you saw I did in the beginning. And then also use the rudder to, like I did earlier as well, just make the incoming salvos hurt less. Because that's what it's all about, right? So I've got the cap, I've got the upper hand now, and you see the other guys spawning with me. I don't know what they're doing, but it doesn't matter, because to get this cap, the guys will have to come through me, and I'm just speeding it up here because this gets pretty stale here, because I'm facing Pie Boy 04, and we've had many meetings in the game before, so none of us are going to give up this opportunity here. And I do have a bit of an upper hand here because I have other ships helping me, so it's a bit unfair. And I mean, we've all been in like this situation here on the receiving end, and just this time I happen to be the lucky one, so to speak. So I do manage to get rid of him, and that means that I can now cap in relative peace and quiet. Just like what has been done at A and B caps. And this red team here, they are going to lose. There is pretty much no getting back from this here. And I actually got a torp hit. I don't know where or when, but like you saw in the beginning, I just fired my torps at where I think ships will show up. And since they have 20-kilometer range, you don't really have to worry too much about where you're shooting them, because even if you aim at a ship 20 kilometers away, chances are they're going to go somewhere else than where the indicator says. So just fire the torpedoes where you think you'll get a hit. So a pretty easy and chilled game this year. Not a lot of action and not a lot of fun. And that's partly because, well, not partly, it is because the red team just got absolutely overrun. And there was nothing Pie Boy could do about that. He was pretty much left out to dry by his team. And like I said, it happens to all of us. So this time, I just happened not to be on the receiving end, and I happened to be on the red team for a change. So we've got all caps, and the points are quite obviously in our favor. We are ahead by no less than 800 points. So this game here is pretty much a given, and I'm just going to farm a little bit of extra damage here to get to about 150, and then I think I've done my duty. So the Alaska is shooting, and again we'll just turn, and then while we are turning we'll just shoot some torpedoes at the Marco Polo, because it would be nice to get a kill as well. I don't have a kill, and it would be good, but it's not necessary. We have a cap already, and that should net us a good amount of XP. So I mean, killing anything is not really necessary, at least in this battle here. And like I said, I use widespread on Yoshino a lot because the torpedoes are pretty easy to spot. So I think it's better to have them a little bit spread out. That way it's harder to guess where the other torpedoes are that you haven't possibly spotted yet. Instead of having, 4 torpedoes side by side. But of course it depends on the situation and who's that trying to, attack me from behind. Anyway, that was Yoshino, and hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.